Alessandrini alongside my partner for today's matchup, Jason Winchell. And sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we are all good now, back and live for St. E's and Appoquinimink, as that three's no good. And Jason, we're about halfway through the first quarter, 6-5 lead for St. E's.
Yes, and a good start for both teams. For Appo, Avery Richardson has all 5 of the points, a 2 and a 3-point field goal. And for St. E's, I believe Brown has a 2, Jones has 2, and Nate Thomas has 2. I'm not sure on that third basket, but I believe it was Thomas. So they had the 6-5 lead.
So 3:38 here remaining in the first quarter. Again, thanks for joining us. St. Elizabeth Vikings here hosting the Appoquinimink Jaguars. St. E's 8-2 record, winners of their last 3, and they come in ranked at number 9 in our 302 ranking. Here at the St. E's Center, as that 2 is good for Richardson.
He's done all the scoring for Appoquinimink. They found the right player for him.
So there's the drive and the floater for Justin Money, up and good. 8-7 lead for St. E's, 3 minutes to play.
Yeah, and a relatively fast-moving first quarter, unlike the games that we saw last night.
The driving the kick out to Margis. He's going to attempt the 3. That's long rebound to St. E's. And a quick outlet, but Margis is going to steal the ball. And here comes Burns in transition off the glass. Can't get it to go.
And he went strong, and then Thomas did a good job of holding his ground.
And there is Thomas, unable to get that one to go as he went flying into the lane. Now here comes Appo in transition. The spin move up and under, no good, and we have a travel call.
Yeah, good call there as he gets called for the steps and a turnover, but it's been a fast-moving first quarter.
So 8-7 Money lifting it up. He's got Brown open in the corner for 3 as he looked ahead and he buries it. Great vision. He finds Brown in the corner as he knocks down the 3. 11-7 St. E's.
That's what he does well, and you have to be able to get back on transition or St. E's will make you pay.
So here's Burns on the wing. Margis is going to take a couple steps in, pass it down to Yelladay in the corner, and now Margis back to him. They're going to feed him in the post. And a little too strong there is Selby.
Oh, that's not good.
And we're going to have an injury stoppage here.
Yeah.
So 11-7 here, 1:44 remaining in the first quarter as the St. Elizabeth Vikings jump out to a 4-point lead. As we're going to take a quick break for injury.
Nate Thomas, the big man for St. E's, who's having a fantastic season. Looks like he rolled his ankle there, and hopefully he's okay.
So that, a blow for the Vikings. But as I said, still a 4-point lead, 1:39 to go here in the first quarter as we pick back up action. As that ball's going to be stolen, Margis comes out of it for the Jaguars. This is a Yelladay 3, in and out.
And St. E's is going to have to pick up and crash the boards with Thomas out of the lineup right now.
Appo, they definitely have some big bodies down low. We've seen Smallin and Efikodu as Margis takes the mid-range shot. No good, but he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line for a pair of free throws.
Yeah, fouled as he was going up on the shot, and Appo gets a chance to get some points from the line here. The first 2 free throws of the contest with 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Again, thank you for joining us. Sorry for the technical difficulties at the beginning, but we're up and running right now. First of 2 today, Nick.
Yep,
we will do the girls' game between number 5 St. Elizabeth as they host number 4 Ursuline in the top 5 battle.
That should be a great one as well, but we have a good one here first. with St. Elizabeth's and Appoquinimink 11-9. Now just a 2-point game as St. E's tries to beat the pressure. They do, and Brown's going to hold it up top for the Vikings.
Brown is having a phenomenal year for the Vikings. He is one of their leading scorers, and there he gets the shot off and missed the three-pointer. Jones fighting for the rebound. I believe he's going to get called for the hold.
And Jordan Brown coming off an 18-point game in the win over St. Mark's on Tuesday. The third in a row for the Vikings as they try to make it 4 here. Appo, and here's a steal. Hockenbrook going to take it and lay it in. Great vision, come up with the steal and finishes himself.
Yeah, like you said, great vision to come up with that steal. Picks the pocket, goes in for the easy layup and a 4-point Vikings lead. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter, and I believe we're going to have a nickel dimer there, Nick, on Hockenbrock. His first, team's third.
So now 30 seconds. Appo looking to get some points here. Margis in the corner. He's going to let it go again. This one a little short, and it's going to be stuck in the rim.
Wow, I saw that earlier today when I was at the Padua for a half of basketball and got stuck. They were bringing the ball out, and the girl said, I can jump up and knock it out. She did.
Oh.
And got a standing ovation from the crowd.
Much deserved. Able to get up there and get that ball. Got to be an athlete. So here are the Vikings, 13-9, 4-point lead, 13 seconds and ticking here left in the first quarter. It's going to be Money. He's going to drive, kick out. He's got an open man. It's Hockenbrook in the corner. Can't get it to go, but it's going to be tipped back in by Herman Jones.
Yeah, what a tip by him. Good job of crashing the boards, and that shot's not going to count. And we reached the end of the first quarter here, Nick. 15-9, St. E's in the lead.
Yep, and what a great first quarter it was.
And we will be back right after these messages.
We are back here live on 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner Jason Winchell, Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday as well. And here's Burns on the drive baseline, and he gets it to go off the glass. Jason, a very quick pace first quarter. St. E's now just a 4-point lead. What did you see in the first?
Yeah, like you said, it was a quick pace. Both teams got out in transition. A three by Jordan Brown. A big basket off a steal by Hockenbrock gave St. Elizabeth the lead.
As Herman Jones able to gather that offensive rebound on the Viking miss, he gets fouled on the putback attempt, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, his Vikings' first foul shots of the game. The foul is on Shelby, his first, team second.
First one is up and no good for Jones. Jones, a huge tip there to end the first quarter.
Yeah, gave the Vikings. That's one thing we said they were going to have to do. Looks like Thomas is back in, which is great to see. But they needed someone to step out up on the boards with him out, and Jones did that.
Jones connects on one of the two free throws as that ball's going to be picked off and stolen by D. Bonaventure. Now Jordan Brown leads the Vikings. Money going to pump fake. He's going to go baseline. Draws the contact up off the glass. No good. Can't put his rebound back. And it's going to go to the Jaguars.
Yeah, good job there, Brown. He went for the steal. Unfortunately, it goes off him and out of bounds. Kind of a little token pressure here by the Vikings.
And the Jaguars get it across as Yelladay tries to get some space.
Jump one guy, jump ball, which is the correct call. But the Jaguars are doing a good job of beating that. It's kind of like a half-court trap. And they're getting the ball passed and they're getting it down low, but the Vikings are doing a good job of collapsing back in. And there they forced the turnover via the jump ball.
16-11, 6:47 remaining in the first half. St. E's with a 5-point lead as Brown gets that shot rejected by Burns. Unable to save it, though, and it'll go back to the Vikings.
Yes.
Brown will inbound.
Brown.
This is a 3-ball from the corner for Money. No good. Rebound to Burns. And he'll try to make something happen. Here comes a double team. He's looking to get rid of it, and he's just going to call a timeout.
Yeah. Heads up by him calling the timeout there. Save possession for Appo because he was in a world of hurt. He dribbled into that double team. Didn't see the, I believe it was Brown. Didn't see Brown come over. Brown and Jones had him trapped in the corner. And he heads up play to call the timeout, but 30-second timeout for Appoquinimink.
So St. E's comes up with the trap on the double team, forcing the timeout by Appoquinimink as both teams ready to get back on the court. 16-11. St. Elizabeth still holding that 4-point lead.
Like you said, the Vikings are 8-2. They get a Howard on Tuesday, which is never an easy place to play. And then I believe they host Slasianum next Friday night here. They beat Sally's earlier at Sally's, but, 9 versus 10, that's always a good matchup.
Definitely a rematch worth seeing. Because here's the move down low. That's going to be hit off to Selby, and he drops it in from just outside the paint.
Yeah, and if Selby can hit that shot all day, then that's a good play for the Jaguars. Nice, easy, short jumper for him.
So the Vikings looking to answer. They tried to feed Thomas down low. It's going to be stolen. And now here comes Richardson. Gets it up ahead to Burns. Tries a little drop step, but lowered the shoulder, and he'll get called for the offensive foul.
Yeah, and the key there, as you said, he tried the drop step, but he lowered his shoulder and went right into a guy. He does a good job taking the charge for the Vikings.
And Pat, talking about that jump stop earlier before the even game, we were talking about that jump stop move in the paint.
Yep. And
how it can sometimes result in a turnover or a travel. As Brown shoots the mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound to Efekodu, and now here come the Jaguars.
Yeah, they got to stay out of that corner because every time they go in that corner, the Vikings are going to trap them.
So here's Richardson in the corner for three, almost off the glass, couldn't get it. Burns comes flying in the paint with the rebound and lays it in with the left hand.
And Burns shows the athleticism, getting that ball, and then in one motion going in for the layup, and it's 16-15 with 5 minutes left here to play in the second quarter.
So here's Thomas on the wing. He feeds it to Jones. So here comes the double team. Almost picked away from Burns. Ball's on the floor.
Right. Yeah, they dove for the ball while he was on the ground. He gets called for the walking, and it'll be St. E's ball underneath. St. E's needs to get something set up. Only scored 1 point here in the second quarter.
So here's the inbound. They try to get it to Brown. It's going to be tipped by Richardson and gathered by the other Richardson. Richardson to Richardson. And then we have a travel and a walk.
Yes. I don't think Rubicon liked that inbound pass thrown it into the backcourt. It was tipped and deflected, but like you said, Richardson gets called for the traveling and St. E's ball.
Amir and Avery Richardson both on the play that time for Appoquinimink. As Jordan Brown hands off to Money. Thomas draws the double team. Brown finds him on a little give and go action, but it's going to be rejected by Efekodu. almost put back there, but then rebounded by the Jaguars.
Yeah, and he altered the second shot there too, so great defense. And we're going to call for another traveling violation.
So a couple consecutive turnovers for the Appoquinimink Jaguars after they got forced some tough shots for the Vikings.
Yeah, and the Appoquinimink has done a good job on the defensive end here in the second quarter, which is transitioning into their offense.
Here's the pass. It's going to be Hockenbrook who gets in the paint. Unable to finish, though. And Brown gets the rebound. That's going to be blocked. And now the Jaguars come up with it again. And here's Richardson on the break. Floats it up there. Can't get it to go. Selby, though, on the tip.
And I believe Rubicand's seen enough there. He's going to get the timeout. 8-1 this quarter for the Jags. And they grabbed the 17-16 lead with 3:36 left here in the second quarter. 30-second timeout for St. E's, their first timeout here. You get 3 fulls and 2 30s per contest. Usually a lot of coaches save them to late in the ball game, but here I think it's a good timeout. Jags are on that 8-1 run here. Grab the lead 17-16. We saw Appoquinimink against Louisiana. They are a good team. And it looks like they're coming in their own. Like you said, they won 3 straight coming in.
Yeah, we talked about it before the game.
Four straight.
Yeah, we watched Appo play Sally's, and we talked about how there was talent there. Just you need to get it to come together. And over these last couple of weeks, 4 straight wins, the Jaguars has reeled off as Brown gets in the paint and lays it off the glass. And one, he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
And that's a good play to draw up right after. Just take it to the hole, draw some contact, get the basket, and like you said, a chance for the 3-point play. Not many fouls in this game.
So Brown converts on the free throw attempt, completes the 3-point play. And St. Elizabeth's now 2-point lead over Appoquinimink as they apply a little bit of that token pressure you were talking about earlier, Jason, but Appo gets it right across.
Yes.
Looking for Efekodu down low. It's going to be tipped by Thomas. Out of bounds, but then they're going to talk about it.
He's going to reverse it and get a white ball.
Yep, I thought I saw that, Jason.
Yes. And he said right away, he goes, my fault. I think he meant to say it the other way and pointed the wrong way and corrected himself. And great job there by Nate Thomas on the defensive end.
3:26 now remaining in the first half. St. E's 19-17 2-point lead over Appo. As that ball almost tipped and stolen, Brown able to come up with it.
Yeah, he's going to get called for traveling. St. E's is a little sloppy there on the offensive end of the ball. Appo, like we said, they're made of athletes, so you have to be careful on all your passes because they will come and steal the ball.
So a handful of turnovers here in this first half, going both ways for the most part. As St. E's holding still a 2-point lead, 3 minutes to play. Here's the drive.
And we're going to get
another turnover.
A lot of traveling here today. Both teams, it's an early Saturday afternoon game. And
here's Jones, finds a cutting Money, who dishes it back up top. And now Brown will come gather it on the wing. He's going to cross over, get in the paint. Perfect cut baseline by Money, and what a pass by Brown, and Money able to finish.
Yeah, well-designed play, and like you said, a good find, great pass, and Money does the rest, and it's 21-17 here.
So after the timeout, the Vikings executing 2 great plays on offense. As Appo looking to answer now, 2:28 down 4 for the Jaguars here in the first half. As Burns will have it up top. He's going to go off the Efekodu screen. He'll spin move back into the paint, float it up. Almost got it to go, but no good. It'll be tipped out of bounds, though, and go back to the Jags.
Yeah, good job crashing the boards there. St. E's, like we said, they're a little smaller, so they're going to have to put a body on these Appo players and do a good job on the defensive glass. We see some of the girls coming in for later tonight.
Richardson able to get in the paint, tries that floater again, just can't get it to fall. And now Jones will hand it back off to Brown, and the Vikings. 2 minutes here as Thomas pump fakes on the 3, able to get in the paint. Almost lost it, but drew the contact.
Yeah. We have a blocking foul. Gets him with the body. fifth team foul for Appoquinimink. Second on the big man.
So here's Nate Thomas at the line, a chance to extend that 4-point lead with 2 minutes left in the first half. Gets the first one to go.
Nate Thomas against Slasian was a perfect 16 for 16 from the foul line in that game. I have never seen a performance like that from the foul line. It was just incredible.
And there he is. You see him 2 for 2 that time as he knocks down both free throws. 23-17, stretching that lead to 6 points with 2 minutes remaining here in the first half as Yellowday has it here for the Jaguars. Makes a crossover move, tips it to himself. And now here's Margis for 3. Again, long. He just can't seem to find it today.
Yeah, he just hasn't gotten into his shooting rhythm yet.
And Brown with a cutting Thomas.
Yeah, needs to get called for the traveling.
One too many steps there for Nate Thomas, and that'll be a turnover for the Vikings.
He was rumbling down the hole. I wouldn't want to be standing in his way, that's for sure.
But fortunate enough for the Jaguars, just one too many steps caused the turnover. And here's Burns around the back, has an open Richardson on the wing. He's going to let that 3 go, and he cashes in on it. The 3-pointer for Richardson halts the run for the Vikings, and now just a one-possession 3-point game. But Jordan Brown again up ahead to Jones, and he has an easy 2. What vision from Jordan Brown?
Yeah, he does everything for this team. I mean, great find by him, and good finish there by Jones, who's having a strong afternoon. They're going to have to stop Richardson. Richardson's got 10 points for Appoquinimink.
Yellowday tried to step back, then force up the shot. No good. Long rebound to Brown. Gets it up ahead. Money back to Jones, and that's going to be swatted.
Wow, what a block.
Great block there. It looked like by Kevin Burns, and now the pass in the corner. It's going to be a Yellowday 3. In and out. Rebound, though, goes to Selby, and he'll get fouled.
Yeah, by Jones. Great job there by great transition defense there by Appoquinimink, getting back for the block. It looked like the Vikings had a 2-on-1.
So some great play here out of both teams.
Yeah.
Appo hits the 3, finally stops the run, and then St. E's answers right away.
44 seconds left here in a fast-moving first half.
So Appo to inbound. It's Burns. He's got it in the corner. And he'll draw the foul. We have a reach-in foul on Sean Hutchinson.
Yeah, it was I call a nickel dime, or reaching in. But dribblers dribbling away from the basket. I don't think I was gonna say it looked like he traveled, and they catch it, and 37 seconds left. A 5-point St. E's lead. They could hold for 1 here.
So we'll see what they do as Money slowly gets the ball across half court. The Vikings 5-point lead, 27 and ticking here in the first half.
A 9-3 run for the Vikings since the timeout.
It seemed like it was going to be, at the start of the quarter, it was going to be Appo's second quarter. St. E's storing back with some of the great play of their own as Thomas holds it at the top of the key. He's going to pump fake, get in the lane. Great cutting pass, and that's going to be finished by Jaden Dickerson. Nate Thomas vision as well.
Absolutely.
And that long full court shot not going to be good for Yellowday. So at the end of the first half, 27-20, St. Elizabeth's with a 7-point lead over Appo.
Yeah, and what a great run there at the end of the half by the Vikings.
27-20 at the break. We'll be right back to these messages.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
Welcome to Hooters. Have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique image you envision, we create.
Where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you, for all of life's big moments, and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust. Life's too short to hate your
As
home.
your local real estate resource, Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
Alongside my partner Jason Winchell and Pat Garianis, Nick Holliday up top on the camera. And Jason, very entertaining but also very fast. First half, 27-20. St. E's opened up a 7-point lead there late in the second quarter as we head into the third.
Yeah, and Appo had that run, 8-1 run to start the quarter, took the 17-16 lead. St. E, like you said, St. E's ends the quarter on a 11-4 run, 11-3 run, and takes the 7-point halftime lead.
So some turnovers there in the first half. Both teams looking to make some adjustments and come back out here fresh and ready to go in the second half, trying to limit those turnovers. As Appo will inbound here to start the third quarter. Pretty much a game of runs there, as we saw Jason in the first half. Both teams getting each of their runs in. And it's pretty evenly matched game so far.
Yes.
So here's Richardson up top for the Jaguars. Here's Burns.
Jags need to get something going on the offense. There you go.
And
They get
there's
called for
Burns.
the carry, and we've seen a lot of turnovers from both teams, though. And there's another one.
So not the way Appoquinimink wanted to come out and start the second half.
No, definitely not.
And now see if St. E's can convert on the turnover. as Jordan Brown has it in the corner. He's had a great first half, scoring the basketball and passing the basketball. As Devon Ventura has it, he's going to loft it into the corner back to Brown. He pump fakes, tries to split the double team, and he'll turn the ball over.
Yes. And the basketball comes our way there. Nick?
He's ready for it.
Absolutely. Looks like Nate Thomas is again now on the floor here to start the second half. Don't even see him on the bench over there.
So it's 27 minutes here in the third quarter. Appo looking to start this comeback as Richardson tries the three in the corner. No good, but a good offensive rebound and putback by Cameron Wade for the Appoquinimink Jaguars.
Yeah, good job by him. Like you said, he crashed the offensive board to put back, and it's down to 5 here.
It's 27-22. St. E's passing the ball around the perimeter. Here's the flash of the high post. DiVentura's got a couple steps, and he takes the three anyway, and he nothing but net.
Yeah, that's what he does well. He's got range for a big guy, and he drains that one. Big three-pointer here for the Vikings.
Couple feet behind the arc. Defender seemed a little bit surprised. He won't give him that much space next time. As Appo looking to answer 30-22. As the floater's no good for Burns, but another putback for the Jaguars. This time it's Selby.
Yeah, like I said, they're going to crash the offensive boards. Thomas is about to set the check back in, but with him out, it's a different story. Appo's dominating the boards.
Brown over. Here's another three from Devon Ventura.
That hit the wire, so that will be out of bounds and belong to Appoquinimink.
So 30-24, 5:51 remaining in the third quarter. Again, thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports for our matchup between Appoquinimink visiting number 9 St. Elizabeth. As Richardson thought about the three, gets into the paint, somehow lost the ball though. Thomas comes up with it and he gets it out. Here's Money in transition, but he threw it away looking for Jordan Brown.
That's the second time the ball's come our way here in this half. Get ready, guys.
Yeah, it might be like a ball magnet over here now.
I do have range from over here. Question is, would it count? Because we are sitting out of bounds.
Next time he comes over here, I'm going to hand it to you.
All right.
As Richardson into the corner, Selby to Burns. Burns going to take a step back. Now he's going to step back again. This time passes it over to Richardson. And this is a deep three, no hesitation. But that's going to err and go out of bounds. But it looks like the Vikings tipped it on its way out.
Yes. I think he was a little too far out, Nick, in my opinion, but Appo retains possession. A dangerous pass.
What a steal by Jordan Brown.
And that's going to be Money with the two-hand slam.
We've seen Jordan Brown all over the court for the Vikings, offensively and defensively. Probably has 3 steals.
Yeah, and there he makes the steal and then gives it to Money, and Money coasts for the two-handed jam. And got to take better care of the ball here if you're the Jaguars.
So now the lead to 8 with 4:32 as the Vikings get another steal. It's Brown in transition and another pass to Money. Brown to Money for the second consecutive time and another basket.
That's what the Vikings do well. They force the turnovers, and then they use it for transition, and that's one thing a Rubicon team always does well.
Burns splits the defenders, gets the floater in the lane, and count it. Gets the foul as well. A chance for the three-point play is Burns. So Appa really needed a basket there. They get it. And now a chance to complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yeah, much-needed basket there as the Vikings were on that run, built the lead up to 10. It's now down to 8 with 4:11 here left in the third quarter.
So it's been a game of runs as that is converted. Burns knocks down the free throw, and here come the Vikings. They always get it up real quick. Money over in the corner to Brown.
Yeah, you have to be ready with them.
Now here's Thomas up top. Great baseline pass, and that's going to be rejected by Efikodu.
That's going to be a walk.
Appoquinimink even looked like he mistimed his jump, but was still able to block the shot. Great defense.
A chance here for Appo to cut into this lead.
So Appo trying to, looks like, slow it down a little bit as Yelday has it in the corner, gets it to Margis. Margis struggling to find his rhythm here, but it's the whole second half to play. He's going to pump fake. Moving the ball around the perimeter here for the Jaguars. 3:33 to go. As an open three comes for Burns, and he cashes in another one. Burns starting to find himself here in the third quarter.
6 straight for Burns. The old-fashioned three-point play and then the three-point.
So now the lead just to 4, 3:15 to play in the third, and here comes Appo. But the foul is going to be on Burns as he went for the steal on Thomas on the wing.
His second. Team's first here in the second half. Again, not many fouls in this game. It's been played at a great pace.
34-30, 3:06 to play. They get the ball to Jones at the foul line. He gets it in the corner to D-Bon Ventura, no good. And there you go. Burns couldn't come up with the rebound. He loses out of bounds, so the Vikings will get the ball back.
Yeah, and Burns, see the athletic ability. That dude can skied up. Unfortunately, wasn't able to hold on to it.
And a little stoppage there, but they get it back in as Money finds Thomas. Thomas going to drive, hand it back off Jones. The mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound to Margis. And now he's going to push the pace. No one's going to stop ball, and he goes coast to coast after the long rebound and lays it in for 2.
8-0 run here for the Jaguars. 2-point game again.
Now it looks like we have
I believe a St. E's timeout. Yeah.
And that Appo bench fired up as they greet their Jaguars.
We're going to take a quick commercial break because it's a full timeout, and we'll be back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Solo Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley. Cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Solo Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
And welcome back to 302 Sports. Appoquinimink going on a little bit of a run there here in the third quarter. The lead now just at 2, 34-32. The Vikings lead, 2:38 to play in the third. But Jason, St. E's really opened up the second half, looking really well. Appo not so much, and now Appo's starting to turn it on here late in the third.
Yeah, an 8-0 run. 6 of them by Burns as he had the old-fashioned three-point play and then the three-point bucket. And Appo's doing a good job.
Here's Brown pump fake, tries to go baseline, gets trapped but finds Money up top, able to get it to him.
Yeah, and what a good outlet pass that was by Brown because he was trapped in that corner and threw it all the way out to Money. Good find by him.
Brown, the no-look pass to Thomas on the wing, no good. Long rebound, though, finds Thomas again.
Yeah, when you're shooting the three-pointer, a lot of time you know when you're going to miss. And a lot of times you get that offensive rebound, and good job by him.
So Money going to step into that three, and that three for Money is Money. 36-32, 2 minutes to play here in the third as Money knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Money has got the distance here, and he's got a good third quarter going with seven of the Vikings' 10 points.
So here's Burns. Money is going to be on him. Burns been the hot hand here in the third quarter. He goes around the back. Now it's going to be Margis. Tries to get past the defender, but he's going to end up getting tripped up. And a foul on the floor.
Yeah. That's second foul on Guy. D-Bon. Say that for me, Nick.
D-Bonaventura.
Yes, thank you, D-Bonaventura.
Yep, we got to get that out quick when he launches those threes. I'm trying to get it out quick.
Yes.
So here's Richardson up top. Tries a little shake and bake. Can't get past the defender, but gets it back.
We're going to get a hold. quickly the third team foul on the Vikings here to start.
So Richardson almost lost it, able to get it back, and then the foul call on the Vikings. So Jaguars will inbound underneath. 36-32, 1:14 remaining in the third quarter. As the refs are going to
I believe it should be 37-32. It was 34-32 when Money hit that three-pointer. So I really think it should be a 37-32. And I think that's what the refs are talking about.
And it looks like they're going to take a walk to the scores table. No, they're just going to inbound.
Staying the same, so.
We'll have to check in on that later on as they find it up top, and not great awareness there as Burns goes back in the half court and gets the call for backcourt. So 113, 36-32. St. E is still leading by 4 points here. Both teams, like you said, it's kind of been that way throughout. Runs and runs by each team. So let's see what the Vikings do here with a 4-point lead now, approaching a minute to play in the third. Thomas, crowd wanted to travel, didn't get it, and now the ball in the hands of Money, and now into Brown. Brown's got some space for three. He takes it. No good. Rebound, Yelladay. And now he'll bring it up for Appo. 36-32. 40 seconds now remaining here in the third quarter. That ball's tipped and stolen. Tries to get it ahead, though. Stolen back by the Jaguars. And then a foul on the Vikings.
It might be a good foul there because it looked like after that steal, the Appo was going to have a fast break. Gets called for the body on Dickerson. His second. Team's fourth all of a sudden. 33.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And Appoquinimink is going to maintain possession here.
So 30 seconds winding down here at the third quarter. St. Elizabeth's 36, Appoquinimink 32 as Richardson spin moves inside, gets it up. No good. Tipped out of bounds, and it'll head to the Vikings.
And this is a good chance for the Vikings to extend that lead. .6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Again, a fast-moving third quarter. We're going to have some time before our girls' varsity 6:15 start.
Brown can't get the floater to go, so 7 seconds for Appoquinimink because Yelladay needs to get it up. 4 seconds now, 3. He's able to find some space, no-look pass with 1, and that's going to be slammed home by Epikudu as time expires. Yelladay, he knew how much time he had, and he delivers a great pass down low.
Yeah, and nice dunk, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
So 36-34 St. E's as we head into the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back after this.
Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvement's pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And we are back here live on 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my partner for this one, Jason Winchell, Pat Garianis. Also sitting next to us, Nick Halliday up top on the camera. And Jason, a very quick game. We've talked about it throughout. A game of runs as well, but here we are in the fourth quarter and just a 2-point game here as St. E's leads Appo by 2.
Yeah, and at one point it was 34-24 St. E's, so a nice run there by Appo. A 10-2 run to cut it to a 36-34 lead here.
So again, thanks for joining us as we should have a great finish here to this one as St. Elizabeth's and Appo match up here at the St. E's Center.
It seems like whenever me and Nick are on the mic, we're always in for good games here.
That's true, Jason. There's Money on the baseline. What a block by Epikudu. As Money thought he had enough space to get that one off.
First he gets that two-handed jam right before the end of the quarter, and there, what a great block there. And chance for Apple to tie or take the lead here to start the fourth quarter.
Yellowday gets in the paint, unable to get enough on that one to go.
Yeah, unfinished business.
As what a leap ahead. The Vikings have been doing it all night. They get it up ahead to Herman Jones. He draws the contact and finishes, so we'll have a chance for a three-point play.
And what a job by him. He absorbs the contact and still has the ability to finish it. And that's what can set up this three-point play. Jones is having a great game.
The Vikings have been great in transition, great with those up-ahead passes. Another one there as Jones converts on the foul shot to give him the three-point play. So 39-34 as we tick down almost to 7 minutes left in this one. St. E's now opening up a 5-point lead over Appo.
Yeah, and Appo's last possession, they had a chance to tie it. And unfinished business on the shot and a quick outlet and the old-fashioned three-point play.
So here's Burns. He's been their guy in the second half along with Efikudu recently. He tries to go up the left hand. No, but who's there? Efikudu. He finishes on the second hand, but right again. Don't blink, Jason, because Herman Jones down the other end for two of his own.
Yes.
And two for the Vikings. You got to be head on a swivel here. St. Elizabeth loves to push this pace.
They like that transition, and they get them right there.
It seems every time Appo gets a basket or gets one to go, St. E's is inbound and right up ahead, and they're getting two almost every time.
Yeah, look, you have no time. You make the basket. You have to get back, like you said.
Great defense from the Vikings here as it's tipped by Brown and out of bounds.
It hit his foot.
And it looked like it hit the foot.
Yeah, it looked like it hit the foot of Burns as he was waiting for it to go out of bounds. And
another turnover.
Let's see if they ask for help. And I think they're going to ask for it. This guy's going to come over and say, nope, it's Appo ball.
So they'll talk about it here. And looks like the players will head to their benches as the refs are going to talk this one out. So 41-36, 6:11 here remaining in the fourth quarter.
I believe we have a full timeout. Don't know who called it. But we'll take a commercial break and come back after these seconds.
The Hooters, have a seat wherever you like.
Hooters of Newark is located at 136 Astro Shopping Center, Newark, Delaware. Come in day or night to watch your favorite teams and sports on our many TVs. It's a great, fun-filled environment that is kid-friendly. Our craveable food menu has all the appetizers, burgers, salads, tacos, seafood, you name it, as well as our world-famous Hooters wings, which are the official wings of 302sports.com.
Welcome back here to 302 Sports. Quick little break here. Both teams set to take the floor. 6:11 remaining here in this game, Jason. 41-36. And it's been up and down, up and down.
Yes, and it is going to be St. E's ball. I think the referee went over there to warn the coach because he's outside the box. And I believe he took a timeout so he could continue the discussing with the officials, but it's not changing. It's St. E's ball. And it did look like it went off Burns' foot. I saw that as he was letting it go out of bounds.
So it looks like they got it right here. St. E's takes over it. Every time Appo seems to get within a basket, St. E's gets one of their own as they pass it around. Here's Brown on the drive. That ball's going to be tipped by Burns and now stolen by Yellowday. Here they go in transition. It's Yellowday with the left hand and good. He finger rolls it in for two. 41-38, 5:48 to go now here.
Yeah, and like you said, good job by him finishing with the left hand. Right on inside. And here we go again. Every time Appo gets close, St. E's seems to go on that little run.
Yellowday almost got the steal there. That ball's loose into the hands of Efikudu, and now Margis will hold it for the Jaguars. And they're going to feed Efikudu. He's got right-handed hook shot, and good.
All of a sudden, he's heating up. Nice little baby hook in there, and buries it.
So now just a one-point game, 5:15 to play, 41-40, as St. E's looks to stop this Appo run. Here's Money on the wing, back to Brown. As he's looking Thomas baseline. And that ball, they tried to get it to him, but stolen, and now here come the Jaguars.
That's straight turnovers for the Vikings.
Yellowday and the contact, can't get the shot to go, but he'll head to the line for a pair.
Yes.
And Appo running and gunning here, find themselves down one and heading to the line.
Yeah, like you said, they're running the gun in here. They get it out, fast transition, but the last 3 possessions, the Vikings have thrown the ball away. That can't make Coach Rupercan happy.
Yelladay knocks down the first one, and we are all tied up at 41 with 4:56 to play and a chance to give Appo the lead.
Absolutely.
I believe it's been since the first, if they led at all, the first quarter. But that free throw from Yelladay gets them up a point, 42-41 now.
Yeah, the last lead was 17-16 back in that second quarter. And they were down by as many as 10.
Thomas to Money. Money top of the key. He's got Brown in the corner. He drives, dishes it back out. Money floats it up from the foul line. Epikudu the board. He throws it up ahead to Yelladay. 2-on-2 here for Appo. Yelladay will pull it back into the hands of Burns, and now they'll reset up top with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, now if you're Appo, you got the lead. You need a good possession here. Try and stretch out this lead.
So here's Burns. He's got a handle. Thomas will step out on him. 4:15, 1-point lead for Appo. As Epikudu with the screen. Burns doesn't want it. He wants Thomas one-on-one, but he'll hand it back to Yelladay. Very patient here for Appo as Selby looks to the other corner. Margis inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound to Money.
Yeah, good sky, and we're under 4 minutes left here.
Money going to take it coast to coast. Nobody stopped ball, and he lays it in off the glass for 2.
Yeah, and like you said, no key there. Nobody stopped the ball, so he just continued going. It gives the Vikings the 1-point lead back.
43-42, 3:37 just to play here
We're
in
on the
this game.
seesaw here, Nick.
We should be having a great finish. That ball stolen by Brown. 3-on-2 for St. E's. He's going to take it himself with the left hand. No good. Thomas comes in for the rebound, but he tips it out of bounds and right to the Jaguars.
Yeah, like you said, 3-on-2. Brown just takes it himself. Can't finish. And Thomas knocks the rebound. Vikings putting up a little pressure here. Let's see what Appo does here.
3:18 remaining. 1-point lead for the Vikings. As Richardson tries to pass it to Selby, it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Money.
The field goal is good there by Money.
Some velocity on that kick.
Yes. Pat Garianis with the hold. He's the best holder in Delaware High School history.
Here's Yelladay, the crossover. Down low to Selby. Can't get it to go, though. Rebound to Thomas, and now St. E's 1-point lead, 3 minutes to play on the ball.
Yeah, and last time they rushed down here. This time they're going to be a little bit more patient. I think Rupercan's going to call a timeout. The Skies will play with the yeah, and I believe it's going to be a full timeout. So we will take a break here and come back for the conclusion of this one.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
And welcome back to 302 Sports here. We're about ready to get this conclusion going. 3 minutes left until this one, fourth quarter. St. E's leads 43-42 in what has been a seesaw of a ride here, Jason, especially in the fourth quarter and the second half.
Yeah, it's been one of those, it seems like a game of runs. St. E's goes on a run to start the third quarter. Appo 10-2 run to get back in it. Appo takes its first lead. Then St. E's converts on the last basket, and now a chance to extend their 1-point lead. And I think the big thing here is patience here on this offensive end. The Vikings have been turning it over a lot here in the fourth quarter.
So 43-42, 2:37 to play in this game.
We're going to have to come out and extend the defense on them because the Vikings are being a little patient here.
Brown hands off to Thomas. Thomas to Money. And now it's going to be Money and Yelladay at the top.
What
Money
a move
with the
there by
crossover.
Money. Kicks it back out.
Here's Thomas. Back out to Money. Not getting anything they like here, so they'll reset. Money got some space. Goes to the basket and one off the glass. Made the crossover move, beat the defender. No one stepped in front, and he had an easy way to the basket and absorbed the contact as well.
Yeah, and every time they were going inside, they pulled it back out. And I think the Appo defense rusted a little bit, and they go in, and we're going to have a – and he's going to get a warning here on the Appo coach bench. So it's not a technical foul, but a warning there.
So it's going to be Money at the line, and he completes the three-point play. 46-42, now a two-possession game as Burns going to go right with it to the basket. No good, tipped by Efikodu, but it'll be knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. So Appo with a second chance here to get a basket.
Yeah, retain possession here. Down 4.
Let's see what they do offensively. It's been Efikodu and Burns in the second half. Richardson in the first half. Yellowday also been getting in on the score sheet lately as he has the ball now. The crossover tries to go. Great defense by Jones as that ball misses, but into the hands of Efikodu with the board, tipped. But again, Burns comes down with it.
It seems like Burns has been Johnny on the spot for Appo. He seems to get to every loose ball.
They're trying to feed Efikodu down low. Can't get it to go. That ball's going to be turned over. Vikings have it now, 117 with a 4-point lead.
And the key here is Appo's only got 3 team fouls, so they're going to have to foul a lot here to put the Vikings at the 1-on-1 situation. And then we're down to a minute 5 left here. They're down by 4. They got to start fouling here because they have fouls to give.
As the end, no one fouling yet, as Money just going to dribble around.
Yeah. They're going to try and force a turnover, but at some point you got to start fouling because you only have 14 fouls now. 47.8 seconds left here. They're down by 4, so they're already down by 2 possessions.
So they do foul Brown.
Yep, they're going to probably get in some foulers because Burns picked up his 4th there.
Cameron Wade checking in for Appo. As Money will have the ball in his hands. He's got a great handle. We've seen it on display tonight as he crosses over again. And now they're to Thomas. And if you're St. E's, that's who you want the ball in the hands of. But another foul to give there for Appo.
Yeah, and they're playing. St. E's doing a good job of playing keep away. Appo's trying to get the turnover without fouling, but St. E's doing a good job of playing keep away.
34.4, 4-point game. They get it to Jones, back to Money, and now into the hands of Thomas. And they'll foul Thomas.
That's the last one to give. So next foul will be the bonus 1-on-1. And Thomas is inbounding the ball. He's probably St. E's best free throw shooter. So they foul Money. And Money's having a big second half. 11 of his 15 here in the second half. He gets to go to the foul line. He's 1 for 1 today. And it was the old-fashioned three-point play that gave him the 46-42 lead.
And Money been the clutch guy for the Vikings as well here late. It seemed every time they needed a big basket, he was there to give it to them. And a couple and ones we saw. And now here he is at the line with a chance to extend this 4-point lead as he's good on the first. 47-42 now, 27 and a half seconds to play. 5-point lead for the Vikings. Money able to get this one to go, stretch it to 6, and he does. So a 2-possession game, 6 points. Appo down, 26 seconds to go.
Money clutched in Money time tonight.
Yes, he has been, as that ball is stolen. And now Jordan Brown will have it. He'll get fouled by Margis, so Appo with a turnover there.
And a 7-0 run here for the Vikings, who trail 42-41. and now they're getting the chance to pull away from the foul line. But what a gutsy effort by this Appoquinimink team. But St. E's just pulled away here late and showed what good teams do in money time.
And they were good when they needed to be. It seemed every time Appo got this game to within striking distance, St. Elizabeth would go on a run of their own. Some great play from Jordan Brown, Justin Money, Nate Thomas as well. We've also seen Herman Jones with some big plays. It's a great team win for St. Elizabeth as Richardson gets in the paint, floats it up, gets the 2 to go. I don't want to speak too soon, Jason. So 50-44, 12 seconds remaining as Appo takes the timeout.
Yeah, and like you said, that's a good job of Appo there. Getting a quick basket, getting the timeout. They're going to have to set up the defense, but 12 seconds left. It's a 2-possession game at 50-44. But any make free throw extends it to a 3-possession game. And with 12 seconds left, you're starting to run out of time.
Yep.
So the steal is going to be key on this pass. And if you're the Vikings, you want to get the ball inbounded. What I would look out for maybe throwing a home run pass here if you can. Streak them down the thing. Because even if the ball is turned over, it's all the way down here at this end of the ball.
And we've seen St. E's. They've been great looking up with their passes. They've got the ball up and ahead. A lot of great outlet passes today for them, leading to some great fast break points.
So a 6-point game. Nate Thomas is going to take the ball. And he's a shortstop pitcher for the Vikings baseball team. He's going to be playing at St. Joe's next year. So
he's going to run the baseline, gets it into Jones, and they get it back to Thomas, who's just going to hold on to it until he gets fouled, and they do foul him.
Good thing, 8.2 seconds left. Nate Thomas going to the foul line for a 1-on-1.
And if you're St. E's and you want someone going to the foul line, he'd be one of your top choices for sure.
Yeah, it looks like he changed the form. Earlier in the year, we saw him against St. George's, and he missed a few. And since that game, I've seen him against Lazy Adam, and now here tonight, and he's a perfect 18 for 18. So I don't want to jinx him, but yes, he definitely did.
And the first one is nothing but net for Thomas.
Yeah, he definitely switched his mechanics from earlier in the season. It's paid dividends the last 2 times I've seen him.
So 8.2 seconds to go. The lead now stands at 7.
Yeah, it makes it 3 possession with only 8 seconds left. There he misses the second one, but 7-point lead.
As Burns throws it up there, no good. And that'll do it here from the St. E's Center as the home St. Elizabeth Vikings hold on to beat the visiting Appoquinimink Jaguars 51-44. And now that extends their win streak to 4 straight for the Vikings. That ends the Jaguars' 4-game win streak. But what a game here.
Yeah, what a game. What a second half. And like we said, Appo took the 42-41 lead, and since then it was a 10-2 run by the Vikings to close this one out. Big home win here. 9-2. They got a tough week next week. We said they're at Howard on Tuesday. Host Lazy Adam next Friday night. So that's a good thing. Appo, I believe they have William Penn coming up.
Yep. Middletown, Mount Pleasant.
Yes, Middletown, Mount Pleasant, Delcastle, William Penn in their next 4 games. Not an easy track in the Flight A. So what a game here tonight, and come back and join us later at 6:15 for the girls' game between Ursuline and St. Elizabeth.
Yep, we'll be back here live at 6:15. But thanks for joining us for this one as our number 9 ranked St. Elizabeth Vikings hold on to a 7-point victory over the visiting Appoquinimink Jaguars. Thanks again from everyone here at 302 Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Pat Garianis, Nick Halliday. We'll see you at 6:15 for our next game. Thank you very much and have a good one.